Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've been endlessly grinding away on the sun-baked streets of Los Santos, I need you to drop whatever you're doing and listen up. We're laying out the ultimate player's blueprint to maximize the final, massively lucrative GTA Online event right before the highly anticipated Kortz Center Heist goes live. We've got a serious amount of ground to cover today, so we're going to break down exactly what you need to do right now, in these final, crucial hours, to prep your criminal empire for tomorrow's massive update. Whether you're a billionaire CEO or literally just stepping off the plane, this is your master plan. So ask yourself, are you actually ready for Los Santos' biggest heist? Because the clock is officially ticking. And man, it is ticking fast. This current event week is your absolute last chance to stock up on bonus GTA dollars, secure that limited edition gear, and basically just get your financial house in order. If you're sitting there realizing your bank account is looking a little light, or maybe your loadouts aren't quite up to par, hey, don't panic. That's exactly why we're walking through this strategic blueprint today. We are going to make sure you walk into that museum tomorrow completely untouchable. Okay, let's kick things off with step one, immediate gains, which is all about claiming your limited time rewards. You've got to jump on these Independence Day bonuses because they are incredibly time sensitive. Literally, the second this current event ends, these items disappear straight into the vault, probably not to be seen for another full year. Rockstar is handing out free patriotic clothing and exclusive cosmetics just for showing up. It's free inventory. And if you decide to jump into those chaotic business battles, you'll earn special hats and other random patriotic drops. If you know Los Santos, you know business battles turn into absolute war zones when exclusive gear is on the line. But honestly, if you've missed these highly sought-after cosmetics in the past, this is your closing window to grab them and add some serious flair to your wardrobe before you start planning your next major robbery. Moving right along to step two, capitalizing on the market. We're talking massive discounts to build your empire.
Now, the absolute centerpiece of your preparation this week is this unprecedented deal. The Lago Zancudo bunker property is completely free. Yes, free. Let's put that into perspective for a second. Bunkers are typically massive, multi-million-dollar capital investments, right? They're the undisputed backbone of heavy weapon manufacturing, crucial research unlocks, and serious passive income. Usually, just getting your foot in the door requires days of relentless grinding. But right now, you can claim the Lago Zancudo location, which, by the way, sits in a highly strategic spot right by the military base on the West Coast, without spending a single solitary dollar. It completely bypasses the hardest part of the game's economy, which is just finding that upfront capital.
What's brilliant here is how this update serves literally everyone in the community. Honestly, it's incredibly rare to get anything handed to you in a city as ruthless as Los Santos. For seasoned veterans, this is a zero-overhead land grab. It's a seamless way to expand a sprawling criminal empire, diversify your passive income streams, and gain another strategic foothold without dipping into your heist reserves. But for new players, this is the ultimate golden ticket. It's the perfect foundational property to start making serious money completely free of charge. It really levels the playing field, making sure that when the big update drops tomorrow, every single player has a functional, profitable base of operations ready to go. All right, that brings us to step three, the setup, focusing on the Fine Art Collector program. By systematically knocking out these Fine Art Collector objectives, you aren't just ticking boxes for some exclusive pre-heist rewards. No, you are officially preparing yourself for the biggest GTA Online update in years. This program is Rockstar's deliberate, structured way of letting us gear up and transition from street-level enforcers into high-society art thieves. Think of it as your mandatory training ground. By completing these specific objectives, you're familiarizing yourself with the world of high-end antiquities, practicing your scoping skills, and getting into the exact psychological mindset you're going to need when staring down elite security forces in the corridors of the Kortz Center. And that leads us to the main event. Step four, the big score. Infiltrating the Kortz Center. This heist adapts entirely to your specific playstyle, offering a level of freedom we just haven't seen in a while. You want to go in completely solo? You can totally do that. Imagine acting as a lone ghost, relying on meticulous planning, pure stealth, and intense high-pressure hacking to slip in and out with priceless artwork completely unnoticed. Or, actually, if that's not your speed, you can bring a full 4-person crew, kick the museum doors entirely off their hinges, go in loud, and utilize multiple chaotic escape routes to lose the cops in the hills. The extraction options are incredibly varied, meaning you can get super creative with your getaway. It's designed from the ground up for massive replayability, so no two runs ever have to feel the exact same. Let's quickly map out how this momentum builds, starting right now with today. You are in the final urgent hours of the event week. That means you need to lock down that free bunker and claim those Independence Day freebies right this second. That urgency transitions straight into a tomorrow, July 14th, when the Kortz Center Heist officially launches and the real work begins. But you know what the most exciting part is? The content doesn't just stop tomorrow. Rockstar is keeping the economy dynamic with fresh, rotating collectible art targets every single week. This gives you and your crew plenty of reasons to continuously plan new infiltrations, refine your strategies, and keep that cash flowing long after launch day.
Finally, we have Step 5, the future state. Let's talk quality of life improvements.
Rockstar has made a massive, explicit commitment here, announcing gameplay improvements designed specifically to make the game smoother and reduce griefing and disruptive behavior. Look, for anyone who's ever tried to move expensive cargo across the map only to be instantly vaporized by unprovoked chaos from the skies, you know exactly how game-changing this is. It's a monumental shift in the daily ecosystem. It's a commitment to a much less frustrating experience, ensuring that as you build your empire, manufacture weapons, and plan your intricate heists, you're going to deal with significantly less griefing. We'll get the full breakdown of these specific improvements when the update goes live tomorrow. But honestly, that promise alone is enough to bring a lot of players back to the table.
So as we wrap up this explainer, your immediate mission is crystal clear. Grab those time-sensitive free rewards, claim that incredibly valuable Lago Zancudo bunker, and stock up on as much capital as you possibly can today. But it leaves us with one final lingering thought. When those museum doors finally unlock tomorrow and the highest stakes in Los Santos are sitting right there for the taking, exactly how will you pull off the ultimate score? Will you rely on quiet stealth and precise hacking? Or is it going to be a loud, chaotic, full-throttle escape? The choice is entirely yours. Make sure you're ready.